Americans with Disabilities Act was designed to ensure that there is no discrimination against and unfair termination of differently abled workers in the workplace. However, after the act was introduced, there has been a marked increase in unemployment among the differently abled. This is the given details. This is the given data. There is an act, there is a rule, Disabilities Act. This is a rule, and it is meant for no discrimination and unfair termination of differently abled people at the workplace. This is the intention of the rule. But once the act was introduced, okay, there has been a marked increase in unemployment among the differently abled. Actually, the rule is favorable to the differently abled, but once the act was introduced, there is an opposite reaction. The unemployment was more among the differently abled. Unemployment increased among the differently abled. This is the given data. Now, there are 5 options here. Which of the following best explains this seeming discrepancy? There is a discrepancy, actual rule and the existing. Okay, there is a discrepancy. Which of these 5 options will best explain the discrepancy? Now, I'm going with the first option. A number of differently abled people choose not to work. There is no information like this in the above given information. Okay, this is the question, given information, and these are the options. These are the options. In the given information, differently abled people choose not to work. There is no such information. So this option is wrong. Not willing to deal with the issues of workplace discrimination of the differently abled, several companies recruited fewer of them in the first place. Okay, company itself, why to go and face this rule? Okay, once differently able come inside, then if there is a issue, it will be problem for the company. So company itself at the recruitment process, they have recruited very few people differently abled in the beginning itself. This is the meaning. Okay, let us see, because the rule is there and the reality issue, unemployment increased. Okay, there is a discrepancy. This is little bit okay. Let us come to this later. Now I am going to option C. Knowing that the act was about to be enforced, act is going to come. Okay, companies terminated some of the differently abled while they had a chance. Okay, so actually there should not be unfair termination because the rule is going to come. Some of the companies, they have, when there is a chance, they have terminated the differently abled people. Okay, there is no such information in the given question like this. Okay, I am just neglecting or eliminating option C. I am going to option D. There was no act introduced that would guarantee a job for the differently abled. Okay, there was no act, because this act is favorable to differently abled. We cannot support this statement. Okay, there is no act introduced that would guarantee a job for the differently abled. The act is that after joining the job, there should not be problem for the differently abled. But this option D says there is no rule that will give a guarantee for the job. Okay, this is not in support with the given information. So I am eliminating this option D. Now the last option, the unemployment among the able-bodied has remained consistently high. This is high. By copying, I have missed H. The unemployment among the able-bodied has remained consistently high. This is able body means normal people, not differently able. Okay, this is normal people. The unemployment in the normal people, it has remained high. There is no information like this in the given question. Okay, we should not go wide and deviate the information. So I am eliminating option E also. Option B is giving little bit in accordance with the given information because the company may think why to recruit many disabled people and go and face this rule in the government. Okay, so in the first level itself, in the recruitment process itself, without disturbing the rule, okay, and for the convenience of the company or for the future safety of the company, they have recruited little bit of differently able people, because after they join into the company cannot each and every second monitor what is happening among the employees. Okay, so once the issue comes, then there will be a problem for the company. To avoid that, they have recruited less people, differently abled people. Option B is the correct answer. I am going to next problem. There is some information and what are the supporting statements in the given options. We have to identify. This is about critical thinking. So these are the options. This is the question given. This is the question given. A survey conducted recently in the city. Survey conducted recently in the city that most college welfare aid applicants, okay, most college welfare aid applicants understate the number of luxury items. Okay, so there are some college welfare aid applicants. Aid means help. They are applying to the government for some scholarship or for some funds. We can say college is applying for some funds, or college students are applying for some scholarships. They are called aid applicants. Understate the number of luxury items. Okay, the applicants, they give less number of, understate means less number of, giving less information of the luxury items such as cars and TVs and their family owned. For example, if college students are there, they are applying for government scholarships. In the scholarship, if some details are asked, they are giving less number of luxury items. They don't tell that their family is having car, their family is having TV, and their family owns many things. Those they are not showing in the application. They understate the number of luxury items. That is the meaning. In an effort, why they are doing all this? In an effort to maximize the amount of aid they can claim from the city. So from the government, they can, for example, education loan. If I am applying for education loan, if I am a student, if I say I have 4 cars, I have 2 cars and 2 houses, own houses, then government will not give scholarship, education loan. Okay. So in that case, I will give less number of luxury items to see that government gives a favorable look on me, a favorable amount. Okay, I can apply for education loan, a less amount or a higher amount of in the application. So to maximize the amount in my application, I show the luxury items less. Okay, my property less as a student, so that the government will show a favorable concern, and they will allow me to get the education loan, like that. So paradoxically, the same study also found that many applicants claimed that they had running water and a gas connection even when they did not. Okay, some of the applicants, they are showing water connection and gas connection, but they don't have that connection, which means they are the permanent citizens of the city or the country. To show that they are citizens, okay, to show that they are citizens, these things are applicable. Why they are showing water connection, gas connection? It shows that they are citizens of the country or citizens of that city, so they can avail the scholarship. This is the two things that are happening. This is a story where one case understate is mentioned, and other case they are overstating, means though they don't have the water connection, gas connection, they are paradoxically showing that, they are claiming that they are having the connection. This is overstate. In another case, they are understate. Luxury items they are not showing. These two things are happening. Now, which of this best explains, which of the following options best explains the apparent paradox? So you can see the first option, the city does not pay welfare unless the applicants have at least some of the things working for them. Okay, there is no rules like that from the government. They don't say that you should not have luxury items. They don't say that you should have water and gas connection. It is just some of the indirect relations that we assume. Sometimes we assume, sometimes realistic, because water connection, gas connection, it is required, it is realistic. But luxury items, we assume, if we show like this, that sometimes reality also. So this information from the government side, they don't say you should not have luxury items or you should have some things like this. They don't say like that. So this information is a deviating one with respect to the given question. I'm going to option B. Claiming that they do not have a car or a TV ensures that a city looks at the participant more favorably. It is correct. Okay, if they don't have car and TV, they look favorably. That is what people expect. That is somewhat indirect, but it also comes realistic. Option B is favorable. I will come back to this later. Option C. I'm going to option C. While the applicants may be willing to accept that they don't have certain things, they felt embarrassed having to accept that they don't have most things. It is not like that. It is not about the feeling of the applicants. It is about the help we are going to get from the government. And nobody bothers about feelings. Okay. So this is about a personal feelings they are explaining, which is not in accordance with the given information. So I'm eliminating this option. It says that some people are embarrassed of not having some things, though they don't accept. For example, if I don't have a big vehicle, a big car, okay, in that case, I'm ready to accept, but at the same time, I feel embarrassed to tell it outside. Okay, that is my personal feeling. But this doesn't play any role with respect to the aid I am expecting from the government. Okay, in accordance with the application, my feelings doesn't work at all. Okay, so this option C I am eliminating because it is a personal thing which is coming to picture, and it has no relationship with respect to the application or the government giving aid. Now I'm going to fourth option. Historically, at least 30% of the claims have had people understating what they have, while only 22% overstated what they had. So overstated means water and gas connection. Okay, water and gas connection. And understated means they are not showing the luxury item. Okay, 30% people undershowing and 22% people overshowing. And historically, at least, because this 30%, 22% is not given in the above question. So these are just the, I can say it is 50%, 80% like that. It is a general and individual individual statistics. Historically means there is no evidence here. Simply, I may give a statement. Okay, those statements will not be in favorable with the question. So option D also I am eliminating. I'm going with option E. The people who understated what they had were not the same who overstated what they had. For example, I am showing understating the luxury items. Similarly, I am the one who is overstating without gas connection, water connection. I'm telling in the application I have water connection, gas connection. Okay, these two people are not the same. Not the same. There is no such information in the question. Okay, maybe true, but with respect to the question, nothing information like this. Maybe the same person not showing luxury items and showing water connection, gas connection, may not be the same person in the category. Okay, understating, overstating category. So this is also a simple statement, blind statement we can say, not in accordance with the given information. Okay, those people are not same or say not same. That is not bothered about the application. Now option B, it gives a favorable look on the applicant, maybe most suitable among the given 5 options when we compare with the question. Okay, when we compare, option B is giving a favorable justification or favorable explanation.